the weirdest Justice League team ever. Kingpin is going to dominate again, and our choice for director for the new Batman movie. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of ExcaliburCCGTV, talking comics. Every week we come together to tell you about the great comics that are hitting the shelf. I am Chris.
And I am Buzz.
We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. And you can always find out what's going on with us by visiting our website, ExcaliburCCG.com, or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. The links are down below. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. We have recently crossed over the 1,100 subscriber threshold. Yay! Freaking awesome. Thank you for being a part of the community. If you haven't checked us out already, guys, check out this episode. Give us a like and subscribe as well. We talk comics. We are for comic lovers. We talk about comics. We have fun with that. Guys, several announcements here. Several things that we're going to cover before we dive into the main part of the show. We have moved. You may or may not be able to tell because we have our regular backdrop behind us. But we are now in a huge, bigger location. There's new posters too. New posters all the way around.
For the new location.
And I'm going to throw some, I'll throw some images here on screen now. Brad, if you'll help me out with that, of the new place. People have been loving it. People have been genuinely shocked and surprised by how much bigger our space is here now at this new location. And it is. It's just, it's way bigger. It's so nice. It's just great. Great. We was here for opening day. People were coming in and they were just like, oh my God. So we just had a regular soft opening for just business as usual, but we do plan on having a grand opening within the next 3 to 5 weeks. So be on the lookout for that, guys, because we are going to do something for that. We've got some things lined up and lining up even more things for the grand opening. So come by and check us out. If you haven't seen us already, guys, I hope you come by and check out the new place and have fun with that. Another thing to mention real quick, one of our subscribers and friends of the site and the store, Robert Parizek, has started his own podcast. He is at BetweenTheStaples.com, and you can go there right now. I have a link down in the description below. You can click on and listen to his first podcast, talking about comics, everything Marvel, DC, very strong opinions concerning Civil War II, and some things that Marvel has been doing. But Robert's been one of our longtime subscribers and fans of us, and we're a fan of him. I've been a fan of him for years now online, so I'm really excited to announce that he's starting his own podcast. So guys, check out Robert at BetweenTheStaples.com. Link will be down in the description below. Check out what Robert's doing. Also, guys, we had the opportunity, Buzz and myself, to read a preview copy of Greg Rucka's new book, The Old Guard, that comes out February 22nd. This is by Greg Rucka and Leandro Fernandez, and this tells the story of a group of people that basically are immortal. And they're alive now in our times, and they've been alive for hundreds or thousands of years.
Because they're immortal.
Because they're immortal. That's right. That's how that works.
I had no idea when I started the book what it was even about, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but guys, yes, you need to be checking this out. With the email that Greg sent to us and to several retailers, he's talking about how this is a series that he and Leandro hope to be able to do 5 or 6 issues a year and have like separate volumes come out over the next several years. But I'm like, after reading this first issue, what'd you think about it, Buzz? What'd you think about the first issue of this?
Not knowing what it was about, I'm just kind of like, what is the point of all this? But the end of it is like 90 to nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, wrapped up, in dramatic fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, and it left me wanting the second issue right now.
For sure.
Totally. We get to great first issue, guys. Fantastic artwork. The pacing of the story for this first issue, it was a catcher first issue, the kind that catches you. It's like grabs your attention. And it's like, yes, where's number 2? Because I want to know now. But guys, be sure and check out The Old Guard #1 from Image Comics. Greg Rucka, Leandro Fernandez are doing this first issue. It is available February 22nd. Add it to your pull list. Check us out. Thank us later. That's how we do it, guys. Not just a huge week this week, but we do have some new #1s that we are going to cover this week because we got a really big one actually dropping this week, culminating from several events that have been going on. But let's go ahead and dive into some new #1s. Buzz, what's up for you first, sir?
From DC by Steve Orlando and Ivan Rice, Justice League of America Rebirth #1. Batman, Black Canary, Killer Frost,
Yep.
the Ray, Vixen, the Atom, and Low freaking Bo.
Low freaking.
How did Batman assemble the roughest, toughest Justice League of all time? Well, if you read Suicide Squad meets Justice League or whatever versus Justice League, you have some idea of how some of the characters came in, but I guess we'll figure out how the rest of them got there by this book.
Yeah. This is the Rebirth issue, which I think in 2 weeks' time, we have the regular #1 dropping as well. So, yes. I'm going to be checking this out. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. It's on my pull list.
Yeah, so guys, check that out. Also, from Marvel Comics, we have Kingpin #1. Marvel's doing a kind of a Hell's Kitchen reboot of several of Daredevil's characters. It's called something else. I can't remember what it's called, but we got Elektra coming back with her own series. We've already got Bullseye out with his. We got Kingpin coming out this week, #1 by Matthew Rosenberg and Ben Torres. Rosenberg he did the previous Civil War II Kingpin miniseries, and he's done stuff at Black Mask, We Can Never Go Home, stuff like that, making his inroads here to Marvel. But Wilson Fisk is back, and he's building a brand new empire. This is what's going to happen. He's done bad things, he's done deplorable things, he's blackmailed, he's cheated, he's killed, but that's all in the past for Kingpin because he's actually trying to go legit. But whenever he makes a disgraced journalist by the name of Sarah Dewey an offer she can't refuse, the saga of crime and betrayal starts all over again with the Kingpin. So, guys, if you're a Kingpin fan, Daredevil fan, this is the book for you to check out starting this week. Those are the #1s that we're covering. There are other #1s coming out from some of the independent publishers and stuff that we will have in very, very limited quantities and stuff. But, guys, check out what's coming out from your local retailer or wherever you purchase comics and have fun with that because there are a few more that are coming out. We're going to dive into some storylines that are going on this week as well. Buzz, what's up for you, bro?
Inhumans versus X-Men #4 from, you guessed it, that crossover between them. But, from Marvel, the Young Inhumans versus Magneto, and an X-Man changes sides.
What the
That's
world?
suicide there, bro.
I'm thinking so, too.
Yeah.
Who could have that kind of sway over an X-Man?
X-Men. I think he's...
That's possible. He and Romeo.
Yeah, him and Romeo.
Literally, Romeo. So there we go, guys. Uncanny Inhumans #1.mu drops this week. Like we explained before with this Monsters Unleashed storyline that they have coming out. They're also doing these MU one-shots. This one takes a look at 2 Leviathan monsters that have dropped down in Rome, and it's up to Medusa and the Uncanny Inhumans to stop them. But when one of the monsters sets their sights on a small village, it separates the team. Crystal and Swain are cut off from their team, and one of them is injured. We have a comrade down, a Titan on their tail, and a group of people counting on them. Can Medusa and the Inhumans save these people? We'll find out with this Uncanny Inhumans #1.mu tie-in this week as well. DC's kind of ran the course with, that was the big thing, was the whole Justice League versus Suicide Squad, so that's over now. But now we're facing the repercussions of that, so you got Justice League Rebirth, Justice League of America Rebirth dropping this week, so have fun with that, guys. Looking forward to some of the changes and stuff that's going to be happening with Suicide Squad and Justice League as well because of that event. Some of our favorites, time for us to dive into some of our favorites. These are the comics that are at the top of our stack of stuff that we take home. The first things that we read. Buzz, what's up for you, bro?
Totally Awesome Hulk #16, Big Apple Showdown Part 2. This is the Asian American heroes gathered together, and who's behind it? It's not who you think.
What?
It's not.
It's not
Professor X.
That's awesome.
Right. And my other one is Suicide Squad #11. John Romita Jr. starts on artwork on this issue.
Right. That's right.
And if you've seen his Killer Croc, it's pretty gnarly looking.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Looks like a croc.
Looking forward to this one, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, guys, also for me, East of West 31 drops this week. I'm so looking forward to this because now Babylon has reunited with his father, Death, and is going to learn about the world from his father's side and perspective. Mm-hmm. So all of you East of West fans, yes, this is it. Also, another one that's been a breakout. I was like totally surprised by how much I've actually liked this and have been enjoying this. Green Valley #5 drops this week from Image Comics. The Knights of Calodia, their quest to rid the Green Valley of this evil wizard that's there takes an astonishing turn. It already took a turn with issue #3, and now it's going to take another turn with this issue. And I want to see what it is and see how it changes the whole landscape for this story, because #3 was a game changer for this as well. So, guys, if you haven't checked out Green Valley, put that on your list to get or to, get sometime, point in time, because so far, so good. Very, very good.
With issue number 5, they probably should have a trade coming out pretty soon.
Well, it's a maxi limited series. It's only going to be like 10 issues or something like that. It's not ongoing.
Okay.
So they'll probably collect it. It may be collected.
It may be 2 volumes.
It may be 2. We'll see. But guys, you definitely check it out. So guys, that brings us to our pick of the week. You know what it is. You go to the comic shop. You can only leave with one thing. What is the one thing you will not leave the comic shop without? It can be something that we've discussed or something else that's on your pull list or that you're really looking forward to. Buzz, what's going to be your pick of the week this week?
JLA Rebirth.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with that too. I'm gonna check that out. That's worth checking out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to other things too, but the pick of the week, the one I won't leave the shop without, will be the JLA Rebirth. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice, sir. Good choice. Guys, let's dive into our question of the week. This has been I don't know, kind of expected, but then people hope that it wouldn't happen. But guys, Ben Affleck has left the director chair for the Batman movie. He's still on to write or co-write, produce, and star in it, but he's not going to direct it. They're looking for somebody else to direct the new Batman movie that is going to star Ben Affleck. We want to know, who do you think the director should be for the new Batman movie? Who do you think should direct the new Batman movie? Thoughts, Buzz? What are you thinking?
I think this could be a good thing for the Batman movie, because Batman is, it's a comic book movie. And
Okay.
Affleck has done his share of semi-action movies like Argo and The Town and stuff like that, but he's never done anything big budget like Batman would be. So I don't know if it would, hurt his credibility as a director to direct this movie, or what his reasoning was behind stepping down, but whatever.
Right. It's just a lot to do, right?
The first one that I just cannot get out of my mind is Frank Miller to direct it. He had a big hand in Sin City,
right,
when it was directed. And I know this isn't a creation of his, but he's a big Batman lord type guy, and he directed The Spirit. And just seeing that kind of animated kind of movie type deal, I think that could be neat as a Batman movie too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of Frank Miller.
Yeah,
not at all.
No, that was the first person that popped in my head, aside from Zack Snyder. But.
Oh, God. Yes, there's an actual petition online for Zack Snyder to direct the Batman movie, that people are wanting Zack Snyder to do that.
I need to go sign him.
You stop right now, sir. We're done. The first person that came to mind whenever I heard about that news was Christopher Nolan, but he's already done it, hasn't he? And a fantastic job at it as well.
He could have cast Batman a little better.
I was fine with it. The thing to me is that he elevated Batman to me by his foes, by who he was facing off against, especially with the Dark Knight. So, anyway, we could go on and on about that, but
he's already faced them.
In
previous movies.
All of them.
Face to face to face.
First person that came to mind was Matt Reeves. He's gotten some traction under his belt here with some things. Another person I would really like to see would be Rian Johnson, the guy who's doing this year's Star Wars Episode 8. He did Looper as well.
Dude, why not the guy that directed the last Star Wars movie?
Gareth Abrams.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams.
He's, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
He's like the franchise guy,
But still.
And that's not a bad idea, because he's done great action stuff with the 2 Star Trek movies.
I've seen a petition for Kevin Smith to do the Batman movie.
No, that's too big. Like for Ben, it's too big for Kevin.
Right.
It's too big for Kevin.
It is. I think he could help write a Batman movie with Ben Affleck. I think that could be possible.
I would like that with he and Jeff Johns collaborating.
Yeah, because like his Daredevil stuff was pretty good, and he's written some Batman stuff before.
Yeah.
With Onomatopoeia.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So guys, tell us who you think should direct the new Batman movie. Buzz is leaning towards like Frank Miller doing it or being heavily involved in it,
Or J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams would definitely be directing.
That would be a huge catch.
Yes,
if that were to happen. I'm thinking Rian Johnson, Matt Reeves. I if I'm not mistaken, Matt Reeves was also the one that did Secret Service.
Tarantino.
Dude, what if? What if? It would have to be rated R, and they would never do that. That would be awesome, dude.
You would have had no idea what was going on. It'd be so out of order.
And disjointed. And 5 weeks ago, right now, 5 minutes ago, right? All that crazy stuff. No.
But Batman's a detective, so it makes sense.
He put it together by the end. Not bad. Speaking of detective, what about like Stephen Moffat, the guy who's been doing the Sherlock series on BBC? Mark Gatiss, those guys being involved. I consider it.
Bring Tim Burton back.
Stop. This guy, he just doesn't know. So guys, tell us in the comments below who you think should be top choice for director for the new Batman movie. Give Ben Affleck a break and let him focus on the main stuff, but let somebody else that's a good expert come behind we're in the back of the shop, guys, the new space, so you probably hear the phone ring right there. But it's all good. It's a growing situation here, but it's going to be awesome because we're really looking forward to these changes that are coming up because we have even more stuff that's going to be happening before you know it. So, guys, that's the episode for this week. The number ones, storylines, favorites there, pick of the week. Don't forget to tell us about that below and answer the question of the week. Who do you think are the best choices for director of the Batman movie? Who would you like to see behind the camera, behind the helm, in the director's seat, and taking over for the new Batman movie? Tell us in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it. Anything else to add, sir?
Angelina Jolie.
Stop it, this guy. He's on fire in the wrong way. Guys, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week. So until next time, read some great comics, leave us some fantastic comments down below, and we will see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
I'll have to start a petition for Tarantino to direct it.
You goofball, you do that.